Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. And this is part of them people series. Like, that's the code name for you know who. Listen, let's talk about some of the financial tricks. So, have y'all noticed that, like, almost all the big winners of Powerball and any other large lotteries are in predominantly or all suburban or rural white areas? Do you ever stop to wonder why that happens? Yeah, I'm not telling you to play or not to play, but I'm just telling you some of the stuff they do. So, all the black people and Latino won here in Wisconsin, but that, how often does that happen? He won Powerball or Mega Millions, one of them at a speedway, I think it was, like over there in a city known as New Berlin, Wisconsin, which is predominantly white. But out of all the people that play, how is it you have to wonder that almost all the winners are white? And I'm not the biggest hater of white people. Like, I don't hate white people at all. The ones that I don't like, they've earned it with their behavior. It's not just because there's not a white person that lives in the earth that I don't like because they're white. The white people that I don't like is because of how they behave and how covertly, overtly, whatever it is, some of them will never like us, and I don't really care. But the ones that express it towards me, it gets kind of annoying. But all that, they have their privilege. Let's just be honest. White privilege is one of the financial tricks of them peoples. Because, and here's why. The reptilians have the costume of white. And there's a reason. See, when the Most High struck those he struck and cast them out of his kingdom, if you look through the Bible, even one of the things that he did when he was angry with somebody, or say he cursed somebody, was he turned their skin a certain color. Remember Moses, when he told Moses put his hand in his coat, take it back out, put it in again? He was showing them, look, this is how I do things. So they're in that costume, but y'all don't make no mistake about it. Their origins are from the beginning. So that's just a costume. But you guys and some of y'all think that the people themselves who might be deceived are your enemy, and they're not. But these are some of the tricks. This is why you notice. Like, just keep track from now on of how many. And they might, if they hear this, maybe this message of help one of us winning, But they often win the large jackpots because, you got to keep somebody at the bottom, right? And it just so happened to be blacks. They teach us and they program our minds to keep ourselves down, and they help us do it, But this is why this channel is the No Matrix channel. You got to get to the point where you don't let nothing hold you back and nothing hold you down. You know that you playing in a crooked game of Monopoly. But you got to learn the tricks of those who you are playing against and use their own tricks against them. See, them peoples want to be like, okay, well, you want to be with us? You got to make our agreement. You got to make the oath. So you would be banished from heaven like them. It's not worth it. Get your money your own way. Work hard, work smart, do things that bring in money, and you know, take some gambles, take some risk. You know, because these are some of the games that they play. Like, oh, my family members, I'm gonna network with my relatives. I'm gonna network with those my color. And see, the everyday people, the sheeple, they think that this is about race when it's not. And I guarantee you, as soon as the majority of them find out this is not about race, that's when the mark of the beast and all this other stuff is going to be enforced. Because once the division no longer works among the people or sheeple or whatever you want to call it, that's when they're going to try to enforce the mark of the beast. See, a lot of things they doing right now in terms of finances are tests. Like, okay, well, you can't go to work because of this. Oh, we going to let this person, this state, well, we got the most people. We gonna let one of our brothers win the Powerball. I guarantee you, like 7 out of 10 Powerball winnings are them people's. Then every now and then they might let somebody win to throw things off. But you just gotta get out of the matrix, man. You gotta learn what's being done to you. Oh, if you go to this school and you join us, we'll give you the best of the best in regards to careers. If you go to our prestigious universities that are, well, I gotta watch what I say on here. Let's just end this. Oh my goodness. Boy, I was finna drop a bomb. Or, excuse me, I don't mean in terms of literal, I mean something that was very impactful. I don't mean in terms of literal, YouTube. There's no need to cancel this. You know I'll never do that. I'm a man of God, real man of God, who doesn't believe in doing anything to people that's not necessary to sustain myself. So, you know, they'll try to twist it. Oh, look, he said that. One of y'all put this, whoever heard this message, save it somewhere. Save it somewhere in case them peoples try to get me. You know, they can be exposed. As long as they can hide, it's going to be trouble. And again, these are some of the financial things that they do. You know, they call it networking. Yeah, okay. Okay. If you think I'm one of these people that you could just... y'all wonder why my views is low? That's why. Like, people are carefully... YouTube is just now starting to be a little more fair with my videos. After, what? 14 years? I'm finally starting to grow a little bit. And I hope it continues. Shout out to YouTube. Hats off to you. But this is part of Them People series, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the financial games that are being played that we want to blame it on race, but understand them peoples are in that costume. They in that costume, you know, because some of them been around since the beginning. They just got banished from heaven. Y'all need to really go and find where you could watch the V. You really need to watch that show from the 80s, V. You need to watch Tron. You need to watch V. One day when I get time, I'm just going to get all of this stuff. I'm going to give me some snacks. Give me some teriyaki with the cheese. Some Doritos, put hot sauce on. I'm just going to just lay around and just watch all that stuff. Labyrinth, V, Tron, Lawnmower Man. We're gonna have we're gonna talk about movies in the future too. But this is the truth, man. I want you to understand on this one that the financial system is rigged, but you can get around it. You could get around it. Every code that God himself has not established can be broken. Every code can be broken. If the Most High himself didn't establish it, you can get around it. There's some stuff I can't put on YouTube, but I'm telling you, anything that was established by any lower establishment than the Most High himself, the one who is above all, can be broken. Thanks for watching.